So, hello anybody that may be viewing. Oh,
Hiya!
it's just Scott and his moderator. So, I've given you guys the rundown. I'll not go over it again just because of reasons. You found yourselves docking in the port city of Apleona, one of the hidden gems, one of the gems of the Northern Kingdom. This place is known for all the trade that it gets in, and housing one of the only oracles that resides in Idrisil. There's only a few oracles that are around the place. She has a nice, lovely big temple on the waterfront, sitting right there. And your current employer, as your indebted workers, that is the term that you're getting, and you better
Slaves.
fucking no,
Slaves.
no,
Slaves.
no. Slaves don't get let off of their contract at the end of it. You will.
We're
So,
slaves.
if you don't fuck anything up and get worked back into it, but I don't think a DM would be cruel enough to throw you back into it at any point soon. Yeah, you pull up, you guys, you dock, and you're basically you all sitting there, approached by the mystical and enigmatic gentleman known as the Piper. He just, so we are looking for some individuals known as the Iron Fist, some ragamuffins as they are, a local group of freedom fighters. Any ideas where anybody might look for one?
You're asking us? We've never been here before. I thought we were following you.
Yes, of course you are, but it's always nice to ask, in case anybody has any ideas. We're a team here, guys! And he looks very much like he's trying to keep you all high-spirited, even though you guys have got collars around your necks.
Yeah. Well, I would probably suggest, is there a more slummy part of this town? Maybe a bar near the slummy area? That's probably where people like this do shady dealings, isn't it?
I think the slummiest area would be here, would it not? And he just sort of runs his hand across some of the posts that are there, being in the dock areas. Yeah.
Well, the docks are always a good place to look for things, but if they're freedom fighters, it means they're from here. Would they hang around in the docks?
Maybe.
Well,
We
if you
should
think
ask. We should ask. Let's go find some people to ask.
okay.
Tally ho! And starts pushing forward.
As we walk forward, I just say quietly to Malthus, I ate being nice. It was much more fun.
Tell.
It was more fun
Seems
being
hard
mean
for
to
you.
everyone. As we're walking, is it possible for me to... Hang on, actually, what is my money situation in this character? I don't think I have very much at all. Oh, I've got some. Right, okay, a little bit. As we're walking along, would it be possible for me to keep an eye out for just someone who's peddling wares and buy a scarf, like a black scarf or something?
Yes, as you're travelling through the docks, you see some small like areas of like you say, peddlers. It's basically like little stands that have been left open for anyone that's working on the ships and all that sort of stuff. So you could, if you're wanting to find something, you could find it pretty easily enough.
Okay, I would just like to buy a black scarf, please.
You go over somebody, 5 copper.
Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. So,
Hello, sorry for the wait.
hiya.
Hello.
Oh, how
No
are you?
problem. Not bad yourself. We decided to
not
start
bad.
just to get over the early stuff for you,
Okay.
but it was just like basically a rundown of what happened last time,
Yeah, cool.
which you were there for. So
Yes.
I was not because I was cooking macaroni.
were you not there for the recap?
No, I just come back and suddenly we're buying scarves.
Well, basically told you what I told you before about the guy that Mal spat on and all that stuff, and that Missy was able to
Yeah.
like
I am
persuade
really
not to,
lucky.
persuade not to like kill. Oh, you were attacked as well that session as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
you want to show Missy how to do that dice thing as well?
Oh,
So
yeah.
so
Yes.
basically we've made some stuff. We've made a little bit of a change to stuff here, and we've found a way that we can do dice rolls coming
That appear
on
on
to
the stream.
the stream,
Okay.
so that people can see it, so that we could be nice and helpful to everyone, make it a little bit more exciting.
So on Roll20,
Yeah.
you go to the settings and then dice options. Just ensure that you've got all 3 options checked.
Roll 20 settings, dice options, yeah. And enable. Sorry, what was it?
Yeah, enable all 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
And then on the Beyond 20 extension,
Mm-hmm.
you need to make sure that use D&D Beyond's digital dice is unchecked.
So I need to get to there. Mm.
I have my desktop streaming at Discord so you can see.
Oh, you do? Where? Sorry.
Yeah. I'm streaming it at Discord.
Right, okay, one sec.
So yeah, you can grab that. If there's anything anybody else would like to grab just while we're doing that, use can.
Right,
I
watching the
just-
stream. Okay, so right, okay.
I just put my scarf on over my collar.
So that option there, make sure that's unchecked.
So you're making yourself covered up a little bit. Cool.
Yeah, cover up the collar.
Sweet.
I can't see it the same as you because what? One sec.
So your extensions on the browser.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fine. I've got it there. Right, okay, and then
So use D&D Beyond digital dice unchecked.
So the
dice
Piper.
checked. Yeah, and
Um,
then
Display conditioned update to VTT. Make sure that's
Yeah.
checked.
yeah, that is yeah.
If you go to more options,
More options.
and ensure that replace dice's formula in the VTT is checked.
I can't see the more options. I've seen where you've clicked, but I can't see it on
Yep.
mine. Right, let's go back.
So Piper starts leading you guys on through the dock areas, and you see him just sort of eyeing people up.
Oh, replace dice formulas in the VTT unchecked, yeah.
No, make sure that is checked.
Oh, that is checked, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And that should be you.
Okay.
So now when you click on anything on your character sheet, I'll just do a test roll done.
Yeah, do a test roll.
It should virtually
let's
come
just-
through onto roll 20.
Oh, like this, right? Okay, let's have a look. Let's just do whatever.
Roll whatever. There we go.
Hey, beauty.
Hey.
Ah, nice.
Now the stream chat can actually see our dice rolls.
Yeah, beautiful. Lovely. Okay, cool.
So
Well, thank
there.
you.
It's alright.
Yeah, he found it. It's actually a lot. It is actually going to be a lot more useful for this as well because we could see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys get off the boat. Sebastian, you coming past, you see somebody. You've still got your like little bag of gold, able to grab something. If there's anything else anybody would like to grab on the way,
Can I just have a look around and see if there's any like notice boards or like posters or like graffiti anywhere and like what they might say?
give me a perception check, please,
I need to stop
You-
Or
asking to look for things.
or an
You're so good at
investigation.
that.
By the way, I'm gonna be muting myself, guys, just because I'm munching on my food, but I am here.
No
Okay.
Not
problem.
Investigation, but I did perception. What is
Mal-
done now? It's roll.
Mal, you notice that you guys are in a big city.
Hey, excellent.
You're
So I'm
off the
boat
ship now.
right?
Yeah, you're off the boat now, and
Cool.
you're a big city child now.
Oh, back at home.
No, you don't see anything that really stands out like from the dock areas that you're walking through. You just see like standard like areas filled with crates, fishing supplies, stuff like that. Nothing really gives any marks, like generalized markings in your head. It just seemed to be all standard stuff. It's either got people round it or they're being hauled away or actually hauled to places there, you know, like small fishmongers or
Aye.
little import-export goods warehouses, things like that. But there's not actually any noticeable markings you can see around the place. Like nothing, nobody's went up and sprayed in blood like that. The Iron Fist is here, sort of thing. You know, and there doesn't seem to be like posters or anything like that. That's useful. You'll see like the come on down to Granny's where the drinks are 2 gold per tankard or something like that. You know, not that's a really overinflated price,
I was
mind
gonna
you,
say,
but
And the
but
London prices that is.
yeah, exactly. That's this is an important dockage town. Like it's also got like farm industries and it's where the wealthy and the poor live. So it's a fair place. No, not like that. There's nothing there that's like you could really turn around and say that is somewhere that we will go.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll put people's tokens out, but I'll make his really small
Oh, tiny.
so you can go about your day and do whatever it is that you want to do. Just because that they're not beside each other doesn't mean that you guys aren't beside each other. So if you're as you're walking around with the Piper, you get like furtive looks from people, like, oh, what the hell's going on here? This quite posh, regal looking gentleman with the 5 of you in tow, a giant lizard person, a giant cat person, 2 medium height humanoids, and also a little Yuan Ti girl running around. I'm imagining her like running in between everybody's legs, just being a nuisance.
Mhm.
Like serpentining it.
Mhm.
He starts leading you along these streets and things like that. checking out some of the like warehouses, some of the shops and things like that. He just looks, this establishments. Where would we go for something like that? Do you think? Turning to everybody as if like he's like templing his fingers and staring at you all, you know, like a weird professor at college or something would look at you, like expecting the answer from you guys.
Is a tavern near here?
Tavern. That's a nice thought. Is the drinks on my ship not good enough? I jest. Of course they're good enough. Tavern. We should check there.
Sebastian's just biting his lip right now, trying not to like
He's like
say anything.
shaking with rage.
A tavern would be a good idea. It's where people tend to do some shady dealings and things like that.
Nice thought. He comes over and he sort of pats you on the shoulder. As he goes past and he pats he extends his arm up to Dreon and sort of like ruffles the in between area between your ears like a big cat, like you would a cat, and just starts walking away.
That does make some... How does Dreon react to that, actually?
Exactly.
Drayon tries to suppress a perf. Like, he really doesn't want to let it out, but...
that does make Sebastian smile.
Yes, Dreon, you can fall asleep. You can take a long rest because I didn't realise you hadn't long rested yet. That would be very bad if something happened there. Basically, he's not long rested since that fight, which he nearly died at. So that wouldn't have been very good. So the Piper. Oh, very good roll from him. Starts looking around, and you see sort of his eyes start working in a strange way. He's staring around. He catches the glimpse of a small urchin child and just sort of walks over to them and brings out a small, strangely wrapped, what I see seems to be candy, and passes it to the child and sort of gets down to its height. So, is there anywhere here there may be some strange men with this marking? And he pulls out a little bit of paper to be drawn, shows it to the child. Child just looks, has the candy in his hand and pops it into his mouth, nods up and down, and starts walking away, but walking along the street and indicating to everyone. Piper turns around. So useful children, aren't they?
Like, Sebastian just swallows what he was going to say. It's just like, shall we?
I hope you won't to say anything out of turn there.
I very, very, very quietly whisper to Malthus, keep your eye on him. That was weird. Do I have... Anyway, yeah, so I'll just follow with everyone else, I suppose.
Yep, so you guys follow the Piper and the strange-looking urchin child. And he takes you to a small seedy bar that has a weird sign on the front of it. seems to be that of like a really big gorilla of some sort, and underneath it in common, in basic, is written the Ozaru's Rest.
Zaru's Rest.
Oh.
Like what? Like how kind of upscale or downscale is this bar?
This is a it's a very run down establishment from the looks of it. There
Perfect.
doesn't seem to be like anything posh about it. But from the looks of it from the outside, there seems to be quite a lot of like sailors and stuff coming in and out. Nothing too out there. Do you get what I mean? Like it's not. It's
Yeah.
You're not going to. You're not going to get like a 5-star dining experience from this place. You guys are guessing.
It looks like a place for like workers and common folk.
Yeah,
Perfect.
precisely. It looks just like what you would expect a bar on the waterfront would look like. But the child stops outside and points you towards the place.
Shall we?
Absolutely. Martha just kind of runs in.
Okay, you guys run in and you see behind the bar a strange-looking Hadozi gentleman. Used the wrong fucking screen there. So Hadozi, for anybody that doesn't know, they're basically monkey people who have got like these weird flaps of skin behind them. That it's basically like they're wearing a glide suit constantly. You see him behind the bar, just jumping over, grabbing stuff, serving things. He seems to have like an orc barmaid helping, passing it off to the sailors, this, that, and the next thing. Looks over. What can I get you? Seems to be a little bit out of breath.
On your map.
Lovely.
A map?
I just
For the
I
stream.
point towards. On you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I point towards Rodney the Piper and just say, by all means.
He walks over, slides a small bag of coins and the little note that he was showing the child with the drawing on it. Some of your finest wares, my friend. And the Hadozi just sort of looks at it, looks up and down, snatches the bag, snatches the paper, brings a couple of drinks for everyone. Really like dirty tankards. Doesn't look like it's been washed all that well. Near enough foam, like more foam than it is actual drink. Like you could use a fucking flake to make it more like a fucking 99. Yeah, basically, yeah.
So you sure these people are here? I say to Piper.
As sure as I can be.
Okay. And what is the purpose of meeting these people? Like, what are we doing for them? What are we getting from them? What is this? What are we doing?
what we're getting from them is something personal for myself. What we're giving them is a sense of understanding once more. Purpose, my friend. I can't say too much here because of where we are, but trust me, it'll all be worth it in the end.
Okay. I just pretend to sip my ale. It's kind of disgusting, so I don't want to drink it.
If there is anybody drinking it, can I get a constitution save from you, please?
Did I get given one, or did I get given... Have I just been given ale?
You've been given an ale as well.
Oh, excellent. I'm 100% drinking it. Constitution save, you said.
Yep.
Oh my god, of course I had a natural one.
Yeah, I had a nat one as
Not
well.
another.
Come on.
Oh god, they're
Oh,
What
not
that
fuck-
great.
computer work. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I think I've just rolled about 5. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
need to do that. It's a lie.
Yeah. So I'll take the very.
Take
So I'll
double.
take everybody's
Take
first
the-
one. So, Missy and Sandovar, you guys drinking the ale, and you just sort of, it hits you all. It hits the two of you in a weird way. Mal's one was your first one was a 6 as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the three of you, it hits in a wrong way. Like whatever this is, even though it's served in disgusting pints, it's fucking strong. Mal and Missy and Sandovar, you guys seem to really be affected by this.
Hi.
Very quick. You're still standing, but you're just like, oh,
Bit
what the?
not drowsy, bit dizzy.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like you've been put on something that's like 90% proof.
You guys okay?
I'm great.
Don't know. Normally, alcohol doesn't do this for me after 1 pint, but I hope I'm okay.
Another.
I just hand him my one.
Slam my fist into the into the bar.
The thing is, this is Scott. This is Sando actually coming out in Sandovar. Like if that was the case for him. Dreon, you take a massive chug of this, and whether it's your resistance to things as a wizard or it's your tabaxi sort of fortitude, you're looking round and seeing these ones who are absolutely floored from it, thinking, what wimps, what weaklings.
Absolute lightweights.
Let's get on the shots.
Oh, here.
Probably down to Dreon's size, to be fair. Are you a big boy?
Sandovar, if you want another one, you can have a constitution saving throw, but it'll be at disadvantage this time.
What disadvantage?
Yeah. Just roll another one.
Ah!
This one. You get it like halfway up, you're chugging down, and then just from where you're standing, you're doing it that much, like tipping yourself backwards that much, you just starfish on the ground at the back. Whether it's the fact of everything that's been happening in the last week or so, but this drink has just absolutely annihilated you. You're still conscious, you're just not. You've lost the faculties of your legs, essentially. Does anybody else want another drink?
No, Sensei. Well, that was a long time ago. Misty is just a bit like cautious because she doesn't like not knowing what she's doing or lose control of herself, so she just kind of stays on the one drink.
Sound. Mal, Dreon, or Seb?
No, I didn't even have the first drink. So I'm just not partaking. I'm pretending to partake.
I
Okay.
really, really want another one, but I'm on my best behavior since Missy had to save my ass. So Malthus is just content with the one.
Brown kind of looks around at everyone else. He's like, I should probably not have any more.
The fact it's probably going to come to you now to carry Sandovar everywhere. As everybody sort of huddled round trying to deal with your now dropped barbarian lizard folk, you hear chapping coming along, like through the bar, like somebody's like,
Oh.
like have a cane or something, and just this raggy looking gent, very much a bad apple, sort of comes up to you all. Mr. Piper, nice to see you. And you too, sir. Always good seeing you. If you could take us down to the Fist, that'd be perfect. He starts leading you all through the pub, through the bar. Turns to you all. I have no idea who he is. Just leads you all. The guy leads you all. I'll say that you're carrying Sandoval because you're the strongest.
The wizard is the strongest.
Said no one ever.
Yeah, that's actually quite hurtful.
Okay, he's the biggest. Draon's like nearly 7 foot or something, isn't he? So
Yeah.
That's something like that.
I'm also 222 pounds.
should I have him have an athletic? Give me an athletics roll, Draon.
Oh no. Oh no.
You've got this.
Oh no!
I'm now just getting dragged by my tail.
You try and pick him up, and because of your wizard lack of strength, you get him up to your shoulder length, and then he drops the 7 foot down and just on the ground. And
Should we all just collectively carry him? Like, one limb each or something?
Ugh. Okay, I'll go over and help.
I'll go out the back and take his leg.
so, can I get athletics from Missy and Seb? But can I get another athletics from Draon, but this time at disadvantage?
Oh no.
Oh, I did
But
okay.
yeah, the three of you have done all right there.
Not too bad, not too shabby.
If Mal wants to roll an athletics to try and help, she can.
I'll
Go on,
try
Doc.
my hardest.
Oh,
look
look
at
at
that.
that!
Nice.
Look at that!
Yay! Hold on. Hopefully this isn't sarcastic, but.
Yay.
Just imagine like Missy and Seb sort of getting Sandovar by the shoulders, by the arms, Draon getting him by the legs, and then just like Mal holding his tail up behind, but like
Yeah.
over her head. So the gentleman takes you guys down, downstairs, into like this really dank, disgusting looking cellar. The Piper just sort of standing around. It's like, oh, it looks lovely here. Yes, it doesn't want to touch anything. Now, where are we going? He clicks on something, and one of the barrels, giant barrels, opens up. And... Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. You see a giant, like, the giant barrel itself opens up and just is hollow and seems to lead out to whatever is behind the wall.
Oh.
And it opens you guys up to
Oh my god.
what appears to be the sewer systems.
I need to zoom out on this and see it.
It's the Ratway Vaults.
Yeah.
It actually really does, doesn't it? Like, it does look like that.
Yeah.
That's
When
where
I-
original Malthus is from.
When I procured the map, the first thing that I noticed was it looks like the Ratways.
Yeah. Sick.
I'll put you all around them like that.
There we are. Right. Sweet.
So the gentleman starts leading you guys forward and telling you all this way. The piper just starts staring, just like, this is exciting, isn't it?
I kind of love the
It's like,
Piper.
He is alright.
So what are you guys doing? Following?
Yeah, I suppose. What else
Yes.
is to do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just kind of keep an eye out in case anything comes at us? I don't think
not-
it will, but I want to keep an eye out.
It's not that sort of kinky fucking thing, Sean.
Well, you never know if when someone's going to come at you.
That's disgusting.
or do you want me to release my little dragon and just like kind of run through and just check the whole area for us and come back and report?
I think the dragon might set people off here.
He's tiny.
How tiny? How tiny is he?
He's like around my wrist, kind of tiny.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
bigger on a
What a
picture
small-
than he actually is. Yeah, he's tiny.
yeah. He's not like Cetra. Like he's no.
No. He could just
He's-
like be climbing the ceiling or something and no one would know.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, if you want.
Would that make you feel better? Okay, let's release the dragon.
Release the dragon. Right, I need to get Puck's thing.
I'll just basically say, Puck, come on, check this area for me quick and come back to me and report. Obviously, very quietly.
So Puck shows up out of your wrist
Look at
and just looking up at you and snapping up like yeah, yeah, right, yeah.
Can that canonically be Puck's voice from now on?
How you
If
getting
you-
on?
Bye, Divo. Bye.
What is it? What is it, Daddy? What is it? Yeah. So Puck sort of appears,
And there's a bit.
starts flapping his wings, and disappears off down the, what do you call it? Down the narrow ways, we'll call them. Are you looking through him at the moment, or are you keeping your own eyes?
keep in my own arms. I'll trust him, and every now and then I'll just kind of check on where he is and what he sees.
Okay, so a few minutes go past, you guys walking through. You come to an opening. Another strange looking individual sort of across one of the waterways. Who goes there? Oh, wait a minute. Alright, boss. Alright, cool. The guy starts clicking along. It's fun having them here. You get to boss them around, you know? These idiot individuals. Before you guys like cross, Missy, you open up your mind. You see Puck sort of hiding his way up. There seems to be like a off to the right of the left hand side of where you guys were coming in. A strange circular room, water flowing in and out, and it seems to be like a living quarters for people in this group. Food being made, some of the bandits
Does he
chatting.
see anything alarming or anything he would need to tell me or?
No, give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Please be good. Woo!
Natural
Hell yeah.
20.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, I needed a drink there. As he's looking round, he's catching small glimpses of places. Small glimpses of things, sorry.
Mhm.
See openings to different parts of what you can only assume is more sewer areas, beds and such. The signs that, with the amount of people that you've seen so far, there seems to be a lot more people that could be here at some point. Like, there's more beds, more sleeping areas, more junk all over the place, clothes, shoes, weapons, all that sort of stuff. There also seems to be like a giant makeshift nest of some sort off to the side with bones and half-chewed meat for something that's quite big.
Mhm.
But the creature itself is not there.
Okay. I don't know. I will probably keep it for myself at the minute because everyone's around, so I'm not gonna say anything since no creature is around.
You pull yourself back into your own body. The individual that's leading you all brings you across another wooden plankway. The boss is up this way. Fascinating, isn't it? How the other half live.
You don't really fit in very well here, Piper.
How dare you? I can pass off as a rapscallion hoodlum.
You walk too fancy. You need to learn to just relax and act like you're gonna tough someone up, you know? And then Malthus like tries to do an impression of that walk while still holding on.
Give me a
to
performance
Cinnabar's
check.
tail.
Yeah.
Perform it. Oh, this is gonna be so good. An 8. That was perception. Why have I? Oh, never mind. 21.
Ooh.
It will
21.
be good.
They've still not came through yet.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
There it is.
the delay.
There's the first one, now the second one.
The second one's popped
Oh,
up on
my
the right.
computer really, computer real struggling today.
Don't worry. My computer struggles all the time. And the person who operates it struggles all the time. The individual stops outside a locked door. Sort of takes his cane, pokes it in a couple of different areas. You see, like, as he pokes it, it gives off like this small, like, magical discharge. And he walks off to the side. As you were, Mr. Piper. Ah, yes. Come forth. Let's go. I'll try and be like what Malphus done. Stands up a bit straighter and puffs out his chest a little bit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh gods.
So he wanders in to this quite finely lit chamber. Two individuals are standing there. One, a smaller individual, probably about 5.5 foot in height, cloaked in what seems to be finely woven silk of some sort, covered in, like, it's the colour black, but like this is really, really black, like midnight style black. You can't see anything about them. It's if you guys were to see this person out in the streets, you would probably mistake them for like an unearthly being. Just
Can
sort
I?
of, yeah.
I want to go. I was
No,
gonna
no.
say, can I cast light on something to see if I can like get a better look at this guy?
You can.
Okay. Then I shall. I cast light.
As you do, you
yeah.
see a gloved hand shoot from underneath the cloak, and it casts counterspell.
Oh.
Sebastian just smirks and doesn't say anything.
The other individual standing there, a large, brawny, older-looking gentleman, seems to be about 6.5 foot, really broad shoulder, strange-looking like armor. It has dents and that all over the place. It seems to be well worn, but yet like he's polished it constantly. But you see, like, there's bits of rust and that all over it. Weird, intricate sigils of like bears and whatnot woven into this, and he has like a giant double-bladed scimitar strapped to his back. He turns and just, What have you brought for us, Piper? Why do these people try to cast magic in my room? I apologize for that. It's a little bit unnerving. We had this conversation not a day ago, did we not? About being nice to people and respecting them.
Oh,
He
I'm
turns to
sorry.
look at you.
It was just very dark in here, and I have bad eyesight.
Give me a deception
Yes,
check,
that's great.
please.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll take
Nice.
that. Like,
Piper-
Sebastian has his most innocent looking face on ever. Like, oh, sorry, I didn't know I was doing anything wrong.
No, please don't punish me for that. He just turns around and looks at you, and Yes, well, let's not do that again, please. I'm sorry,
course.
Fist. Would you prefer Fist or Dirid or Mr. Ursa? He just turns. Piper, let us get this over with, please. This transaction bores me, but it will be helpful. As you are, and Piper, again, the way that he showed you guys before, out of nowhere magically appears a small pile of letters, and on top of that, a small box. Takes the box off one hand into the other, passes the letters to the large gentleman. These are the times and schedules that were provided for me when the caravan will show up. And this is for you. And he points to the other one, cloaked in black, giving the small box to them. And you just see like the gloved hand reach out again, place the box on its hand, and give me an Arcana check from anybody that wishes to do it.
Yes. Oh shit! I rolled quite good.
I should probably stop throwing.
That doesn't make the game of D&D very good then, Teresa, does it? I should probably stop rolling, you know? That's...
Defeats the purpose a little bit.
Yeah, it really doesn't help the game, but okay.
But it helps me.
Doesn't help you because then you don't like
I'm
it doesn't
joking,
give
I'm
it
joking.
doesn't give us good stories for haha she fucked that up, you know. She fucked up her own her own personal history roll, you know. She doesn't remember anything. Oh, so I'm just looking at the rolls there. Can I get a con save again from Sandovar, please? I'll say it's been a good few minutes.
With disadvantage or anything?
Yeah, give us a disadvantage just now. It's not coming through.
Oh.
So you got a 20, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not came through at all, so but I just checked the game log there on D&D Beyond. Yeah, so like the time that it's taken you guys to get from the bar downstairs, all that sort of stuff, and then like the putrid smell that you would have coming through the sewers, and it might be a little bit good for you. Like you and Mal seem to be the sort of ones that things being putrid doesn't seem to really bother you guys.
Love it.
But it seems to like sort of jolt you up, thinking like, oh yes, that smells like mother stew from years ago. The smell of dead shit. I know that shit is always dead, but still.
Well, there is that poop or shit from South Park that's not that, you know, could be him.
I should have put Mr. Hanky in here, shouldn't I?
Yeah, Mr. Hanky, that's
Hanky, the
it.
Christmas
I
fruit.
couldn't think of the
Yeah.
name then.
I should have put him in this map somewhere for you to find. That would have been a lot cooler. Yeah. So you managed to get yourself awake by this point. You're sort of coming round as this conversation's happening. Mal and Missy, you guys don't really see what's happened with this weird box. Seb and Dreon, you guys do see the person has sort of funneled a bit of magic through it, and it's opened itself up. Gives off well, Seb, you would know it as just a bit of magic coming through, but Dreon, this reminds you of like a spell that somebody would have done in your lessons. Reminds you of the spell Knock, which opens things by magical means. The small black box sort of opens up, but it opens up sort of like a weird cube. It doesn't like open, like it has no hinge or anything like that, but it just seems to like muddle itself up a wee bit, and then suddenly opens. You see a small piece of strange looking ore shimmer in the box. Black in nature, but with red veins pulsing through it. Another burst of magic from the person's hands, and the box reseals itself. Put it under their cloak. This will help. It's appreciated, Lord Piper. Yes, as are these papers. Anything for the allies of the Emperor. He does like this small sarcastic curtsy. Not even a bow, just like a curtsy. And he sort of turns to you all and gives you a little nod to be just as sarcastic.
I give him a little curtsy back.
The big guy sort of... Oh, and you got...
Yeah, I just turned my head. I was just gonna say I just turned my head away.
The big guy sort of folds his arms over. So, my brother's people will be here soon, the next few days. Very well. Boy! Come here! And from outside, the door opens up and a large-looking Leonin walks past. He sort of stops, looks at Dreon up and down, gives you a strange look, walks past. Yeah. The plan's here, take it to everyone else. We'll deal with something. We'll deal with it soon. Take it to Thalgrim. I'll be down momentarily. Right. Looks everyone over, gives you all like this real scowl, and wanders away. That's my boy Shafrat. He's a bit of a dick sometimes.
Don't you say?
He seems like an extremely powerful warrior. Like, no one could ever beat him in a fight.
So, on to your payment. He just like really dismisses your conversation there. Of course, Lord Ursa. And what am I to call you again in front of people? You never just my code name. What is that again, dear? Oh, by the gods. The Circling Seas. That's it. Turns to you all. Quite a silly name, isn't it?
I just literally chuckle, like, laugh like that when he says it.
Give me a stealth check. Just are you trying to hide it or are you trying to make it
No,
known?
well, no, I just it just comes out like that.
You just hear like this exasperated gasp from underneath the hood. Well, you tell the Emperor next time he needs something enchanted, never come to me. I kid. Of course my brother would come to you. You're the best. Right. Onwards to my payment. The big guy turned around. Yes. Out the door, the room to the right. To the left. Apologies. You can have everything inside. There's a small chest there as well. Spectacular. I think our business is done now. We will hopefully see you all very soon. Back in the Empire. Yes, hopefully. And he sort of raises his gauntlet up in a weird, Black Panther style, fist out. And everybody's looking, he's like, yes. Nice. And the Piper turns and walks away. Are you guys want to join him? Are you...
Yes.
Sweet.
I will walk right beside him. He's running away.
You're running away. Sandovar, can I get another Constitution save, please? This time, just straight roll.
X.
Yeah, you're
12. Sorry, I clicked it twice. It's 12.
12.
Yeah.
Your con's really good. I don't know what
It
side
is.
it is. Yeah.
It's +6.
Yeah, so you managed to... +6 at level 2. That doesn't seem right.
Yep. Strength's
Who's that?
+6 at level 2 as well.
Yeah, he's got a 4 in con and 2 for proficiency.
Oh, yeah.
Barbarians are proficient in con because they're conny boys.
Okay, yeah. I believe you. I'm not calling you a liar or anything.
Feels like you are.
If I wanted to call you a liar, I'd say, Sean, you're a liar! You lying scumbag! But I didn't call you that, because I don't think you're a liar.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you as this conversation and all that's coming round, happening, you start coming round a bit better now, and you actually are coming
Thanks
out
to
of this.
what?
Yeah, you could basically move yourself along now. And you're getting your mental faculties back as well. You're starting to see the surroundings. From what you know, you've just passed out in a bar. And now you're in this weird sort of underground, this sewer system. The smell starts hitting you a bit more, and the darkness and the change sort of freaks you out a little bit that this has happened. You guys are following on. Oh, what was it? Sorry.
No, I'm just saying I'll just slowly stagger down behind people until I get my full senses back.
Oh, come on, I'm going to group you and Puck together. Missy.
Thanks.
Saves you having to move them constantly, but just tell us when you need to ungroup them.
Yeah, cool, thanks.
So the Piper turns around. So, I will be leaving you all soon enough. Here. Brings out a letter. This is for you to get back to the ship. Once you get back to the ship, take it back to your place. I've got instructions there for you to give to Tiat. I've told him you could probably have a day or two here if you wish. No, probably a day or night. You've got until tomorrow morning. How does that sound? A little bit of freedom. Are you all good with that?
I think I can live with that. Yeah, thanks.
Good. Passes you the letter, and that should get you on. My captain already knows, but this is it. I've asked that creature back there to reduce you by a few weeks. How does that sound?
Few weeks. That sounds pretty good. Pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
I told you this on the ship. He starts looking at you, Sebastian, like, we are a fair people here. Could be a lot worse, couldn't it?
Do you reckon you could be persuaded to change it to like 4 weeks because of that sick game of I Spy we played?
That
Give me a
sounds
give me
reasonable.
I forgot about the game of I Spy. Give me a persuasion roll. If a game of I Spy has just knocked...
Well,
12.
Right. He turns to you and just looks at you through like slanted eyes. Takes out, like, opens the letter a little bit, and like the quill that he takes sort of runs over the little bit of parchment that's in the letter, in an envelope, and then writes something extra on it. Folds it back in, passes it to you. I could treat you to something like that, seeing as though you taught me that fantastic game.
Oh, Malphus just kind of runs up to him and like pats him on the arm and sticks a wee tongue out and goes, "Thank you, and I hope you have many more games of I Spy to come in the years. We'll have to meet up again and play it some more times."
We certainly shall. Once my business is sorted, of course. He knocks on the door. It opens up. To our next engagement, everyone. Can I get a perception check from anybody? From people?
Sorry, perception, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or an investigation. If you guys want to look in there.
Well,
Honestly, what is going on?
What?
hold on, baby.
Oh, brother.
okay. What we doing? Investigation.
Investigation or perception?
Oh
I think I'm
shit!
still a bit drunk.
I'm slightly better at perception, but I rolled investigation. Fuck. Oh well. 5.
The door opens and it seems to be almost like a magically infused darkness, but the Piper seems to be walking into it still. And you hear him say before the door starts sort of close, like you see before, like when he's opening the door, sorry, he pulls out his pipes, his magical flute, or pipe, whatever you want to call it, and seems to prime it up with whatever magic he uses. Opens the door. Well, aren't you lot fantastic? You shall serve me very well. As the door's closing, you guys you hear a small sounding voice coming through. Please, sir, what's going on?
Oh,
As the door's shutting, we're going to go somewhere magical. Door
What the
closes.
fuck?
Door closes.
oh
You hear a small tune from behind the door. and then nothing.
Right,
Oh
can we
dear.
open the door and have a look if they're still there, or are we just gonna stay outside and do nothing, or?
If you want to, you can open the door if you wish. You can try. Give me
Okay.
give me a performance check, please.
Before, okay, I should be pretty good at that.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I'll say that, but you guys hearing this, somebody else might have been helping, so I'll let you roll again and say that it's at advantage.
Okay. Well, it's a bit better, but here we
Bit
go.
better. Hearing this, a couple of you run over and start pushing at the door, and you manage to get the door open. But as you walk in, whatever darkness seemed to have filled this place is gone. You just see manacles chained to the wall. Very small manacles.
Oh god.
No one's there. But you do find one small thing. Appears to be a ragged looking doll lying on the floor.
Is he
What would you guys like to
papering kids?
Rayon doesn't think that guy should be trusted around kids.
I just taught him fucking I Spy. I'm gonna torture these poor kids.
Yeah.
Can I pick up the
But-
doll?
Yeah, you pick up the doll.
I was gonna say, is someone gonna?
It seems to be that the way that it's constructed, it looks to be a small, feminine-looking doll, red hair, rosy cheeks. Looks a bit like Rosie and Jim style fucking doll. If any of you are old enough to remember that.
Rosie
there-
and Jim. Sorry.
Is there
Can
any
I check
like?
out the manacles?
Yeah, you could check the manacles. Give me an investigation check.
Like, is there signs of blood or anything on them? Investigation.
What was it you were looking for, Missy?
No, I was just gonna ask if the doll gives any like magical kind of, you know, essence or anything like that.
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Okie dokie. Oh, that's not really good one.
Uh,
Let's see.
Investigation.
Oh, or investigation. Yeah, oh well.
No, it's, I mean an investigation for Mal, sorry.
Oh right, sorry.
So,
Yeah, I got 14.
you cross the room to where Sandovar's holding the doll and sort of try and tune yourself in a little bit to it. There doesn't seem to be anything magical about it. It just seems to be a standard child's plaything.
Sorry, the guy said to Piper that he could also open the chest, the small chest that's in there. Did Piper do that?
The small chest that was spoken about is not there.
Fuck.
This is just a part of the map that was procured by myself. So
Okay.
not everything in,
Yeah.
in there is the true.
Okay.
The manacles, as far as you can see at the moment, and I'm gonna guess like due to like your Yuan-Ti like snake style thing that you'd be able to like sniff things and that as well. You can't really taste anything in the room, like blood. You can't taste blood, but you can taste like the sweat, the urine of that's in the air, like the fear that was in this room at one point. Very soon, lately.
Oh god.
So Sebastian's like, I think that's Dre. Is that Dreon next to me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to him and just be like, hang on. So these freedom fighters had 5 kids locked up.
Oh,
in
there was
manacles.
more. There was more. Sorry, that was just ones that I've had tokens for.
Right. Okay.
With your
Yeah,
investigation, Mal, there's probably at least a dozen and a half manacles and chains.
So they had all those kids there, like 15 or something kids. And he came here, handed them some stuff, and they gave him these kids, which he is now taking away. And we just sort of helped him do that. I'm beginning to think that maybe these freedom fighters are not good people.
Yes, certainly seems like it. Or like you
Definitely
say
doesn't
it's
seem
too
that way.
I want to get some answers.
Do we know where he was going?
Do we know where he was going?
He's in
Nope.
a magical place, but that doesn't really help us.
No.
If you
I
can I get a history check from you, please?
I'm so good at these.
Is there any of us who can like trace magic or kind of I don't know.
Does anybody have any spells like that?
No. Let me see. I doubt it. I
So-
highly doubt it. Yeah.
The history check was specifically for Sebastian, but because of where Drayon and Sandovar were positioned last session, down underneath the in the galley, if you will, of the ship that you travelled in, I'll let Sandovar roll a history check as well.
History. 20.
Oh,
Nice. Drayon and Sandovar, you guys, upon hearing like Mal saying something about a magical place, remembering being below the deck of the ship, not feeling too well, not really wanting to chance it with what happened the last time you were on the ship, when Sebastian was doing his little investigation to try and find a way into what he thought was the room of the Piper underneath the ship, when he was speaking to one of the deckhands who was down preparing food and whatnot, when he accidentally broke into a pantry rather than a room. The deckhand, you remember the deckhand saying that the Piper uses a magic and he doesn't have a room on the ship. His magic takes him somewhere special.
oh yeah.
Can I
Which is
take
his
the
room.
opportunity since we are like investigating and doing all this? Can I tell everyone about what my little puck saw about with the bones and that there possibly being a creature at some point?
Yeah, you can relay that.
Okay, so yeah, I just kind of tell everyone, look, when I've released Puck earlier just to check on this place, and he saw some disturbing things. Like it seems like there was a big creature here at one point, and there was lots of bones around. So that's kind of concerning now, knowing what we've found out.
It doesn't seem like it's a good place. Can I? Is that guy that led us down here? Is he still stood where he is on the map here?
He is, but he's not like within, like in earshot sort of thing. It's just within that area. Is like he's holding himself around. So he can be there if you want him to be there.
Can I go up to him and can I be like, "Excuse me"?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's your name?
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to
Oh,
me.
sorry. Sorry.
Hold
I will
on.
do that. I will go. Hello, sir.
Excuse me,
Um,
my friend asked for your name.
Dunhill. It's Dunhill.
Hello. My name's Vathis. What do you know about the man that we took here?
He's something to do with the Empire. Something high up there. Got some magic.
Do you have any idea what he was given? As a reward?
Yeah, a bunch of kids.
Why?
Don't know. Piper likes kids for some reason.
What? And why?
What?
On you go.
Sorry, I need to go.
No, you go.
No,
Say,
you go.
We noticed earlier as we were walking through, there's some very strange things down here, like a bunch of bones and what's with this place?
This is the headquarters of the freedom fighters known as the Iron Fist. We're here to bring about justice and spread the love of the Empire to the northern kingdoms
And
who are
you
oppressing
captured
us.
you captured and manacled a whole bunch of children to give to some creepy man in order to do this.
To take them away to a magical place so they don't need to worry anymore.
Sebastian is fucking fuming right now. As he does, the orb just kind of comes out of his necklace and just starts kind of spinning around his head and crackles with energy a little bit and says, I think you can do better than that. What is happening here?
He puts his hands up and goes, I'm just one of the fighters. You want to ask that sort of stuff? And he points over to the room that you came out of earlier on. They're the ones in charge. I'm just a fighter. Take it up with the fist. And the circling seas.
I think I will. I look at everyone else to be like, are you guys cool with me going and, like, can we go and speak to those guys?
Yeah.
I think we could.
Yeah.
I'll just before we do it, I'll be one more like to the guy we're speaking to again. I was like, have you ever seen anything weird down here that would explain, the kind of creepy atmosphere, the kind of bones lying about? And is there anything else that lives down here, or is it just you guys?
Bones? Oh. Don't remember taking you up there.
Oh, I thought we saw one when we walked past.
No.
Well,
I
we
swear.
must have done. I mean, there must have been some because we were with you the whole time.
It's probably Sparky, to be honest.
Sparky.
Yeah. That's Thulgrim's pet.
What does he have?
What is he?
It's one of those things. He's got the big legs. It looks a bit like your boy here. And he points to Sandoval. But bigger. It's doesn't speak. It's got little arms. 3 claws on it. And it just sort of goes around. That's my best impression of him.
That's great.
What is he called again? He's used a word before. A daimono? Is it a daimono?
Yes, no, I think I've heard that before. A daimono. Oui, that's it.
Anyway, one of those. One of the big scaly things.
What a lovely.
Well, yeah, must be a nightmare having to clean up after it with all the bones about, but thanks for letting us know that. We'll go speak to the Fist.
Right you are. Hopefully he'll actually speak to you.
Oh, he will.
Oh, we're quite persuasive.
Okay. Sebastian's kind of just taken off. He's like in a rage, but he's containing it as best he can.
And I'm trying
get-
to keep up with him.
You get
because
to the door.
he's on his own.
Okay, sorry.
You get to the door, and it is closed.
Oh.
I open the door.
You try and open the door. Does not have a handle on it.
Can we
Is it a
knock on the door?
is it a push door?
It is not.
Like
It is
that.
not a push door.
Okay.
Can I try kicking the door?
You may try kicking the door. Give me a strength check, please, or an athletics check, either or.
Boo,
Oh.
10.
A 10. As Sandovar's foot smacks off the door, a strange build-up of energy pushes him back. You take 4 points of force damage. Can I get a history check from someone, please?
Not me.
No.
I'll give it a that.
Yes, Dreon. No, Malthus, I mean. And Dreon's pretty good too.
Missy, Dreon, and Malthus. As you guys see Sandovar kicking this door and then flying 10 feet back, you remember that there seemed to have been a strange combination. The guy done on the door and a magical drop.
Can we try and repeat that?
You can try.
Open it? Yeah. Can I try?
Give me an... Yeah, give me another history check, please.
Sure.
Oh, sick.
Nice. You knock on the door in the exact same areas, taking your time to make sure that you're not, like, misaligning yourself. You manage to knock on it, and you see the door pulse. And you hear words coming from the door. No one is to be disturbing me now. Go.
We have questions. And we would like some answers if possible.
You are the Piper's people?
We.
And you just hear sort of this strange sound reverb around the chambers. Everyone get them out. They're not meant to be here. And there seems to be, you hear footsteps coming in. A lot of people seem to be now filing into the room.
Do we run for it and try to disappear ourselves?
Mm.
Like around and back?
Maybe if we try to go quietly, they'll be okay with it.
The one
Yeah,
comes up, but he just says,
Of course he does.
right, come on. Please.
Can we at least have another pint upstairs? Or is it just down here we're kicked from? Or can we, relax upstairs for a bit?
You can drink upstairs if you want, if you've got the gold.
Okay, I start. I start walking towards him.
Yeah, same. I will also leave quietly.
So you guys start leaving quietly. You get to the area that you came in from. The guy escorting you, but close behind. With a few other gents. at his heels, he just turns to you all, and this is where we part ways then. You get through the door into the cask. It closes up. Can I get a perception check from you all, please?
I love being
Oh,
shit
God.
at everything.
Fuck's sake.
I thought I was bad.
Missy, Mal, and Seb, whether it's the rage that's filling inside you all or fear of the ganging up, I don't know. But you don't realise what's happened once you guys have been put through. Sandovar and Dreon, whether it's your animal-like instincts or hearing, I don't know, their senses. But you hear a strange sound of crumbling from behind the tank that you walked through. Yeah, behind the barrel that you walked through.
They collapsed it.
So you guys, with the letter in hand, Sandoval, you could put into your inventory, just as a custom item, small child's doll.
Beat you to it.
Oh.
Done.
Oh, is it already in? Well done.
Yep.
Good lad.
Some boy. He's some boy.
He is. As you guys come up and outside, like up from the cellar, you just have a waft come from the kitchen. Seems to be somebody in there cooking. More tankards and that. You hear them clinking about outside. You have the evening to yourselves. Whatever it is you would like to do, you may do. On the understanding that you don't, like, decide to go at war with someone at this moment in time.
I am tempted.
Oh.
I think maybe we go somewhere else to drink.
Yeah,
This
No,
place.
Yeah.
better option.
since the drinks affected us so much, probably a good idea.
Okie doke. I need to try and find another fucking...
It's okay. Just use this one and then pretend it's a different place.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Mm.
He's got
That's
everything ready.
That's not the way we do this, Sean. You should know that. You should know that by now.
I mean, it's what I would do. In fact, to be fair, I don't even think I would have a map for the tavern. I'd just be like,
Imagine taverns, guys. That's what it's called.
taverns. Wow.
We
You're
start
getting
a
a note.
boarding group called Imagine Taverns.
Oh, look at that.
That might be your group name. You never know.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Yes.
I see our tokens
There's
twice.
loads of us.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. This is an old... This is another map. Don't
Doppelgangers.
don't be surprised if this shows up again when you guys hit back to Shallow Reefs. Okay?
Oh, I won't remember by then.
Well, the thing is, right, you should remember this map because that person there was...
The creep who took our hair.
Oh yeah, there's Betty.
I want to meet her so damn bad.
Lovely.
Yeah. So, you guys managed to get up, and can I get a survival check from someone, whoever wishes to do it, just to try and find
Oh yeah.
Missy, with the help of Puck flying off in the air, and the stench of like the weird things that have just occurred in the last like half an hour underneath the sewers of the city. You try and get as far away from that area as possible, and onwards to another tavern somewhere in a little
Okay.
bit. It seems to be just undergoing a little bit of renovations, but opened up to you all. You see like this strange looking bartender. She's very masculine, but doesn't seem to be all too humanoid. There might be like a mix of troll or something in her. Pouring these pints, whatnot, just wandering about. Just if you guys are wanting to go in there, there's other shops as well for you in this area. Completely up to yourselves what you want to do.
How do
I
we all
mean-
feel about this one?
Yes, I mean Sebastian's happy to go in.
Yep.
I fancy a pint, aye.
Alcoholic 6-year-old.
Right, let's go in then.
Okay.
You come into the establishment, you see the person behind the bar. What you wanting? What can I get you?
Drown just looks at her and goes, 4. 5.
5?
Just 5.
She
Five
Looks-
five
look-
drinks, I believe. he means.
looks down at her hand and puts it up towards you, Dreon.
Yes, 5.
She's actually like indicating a high five, but like looks at you as you go like that. You go, okay. Goes off and gets a few drinks, puts it on for you. That'll be. I was counting on her fingers. The one hand that she put up had 5 on it. The other has 4 because she's missing a finger on her right hand. That'll be 10 silver.
But you only have 9.
What?
But you only show 9.
Okay. She takes 10 silver from you. Mark that off your sheet, and she just sort of like wanders away. Give me a perception check, somebody at the bar.
I'll do it.
You can all
Ooh,
do it if you
nice.
want.
Ooh.
You can all do it if you want. At the
Let's all
bar.
do it then. More of a. Ah,
Mrs. too preoccupied trying to hold the other two's drinks, taking it along, but Sandovar and Dreon, you guys just hear as she's wandering away, muttering, "Bloody weirdos." So, you guys can have a drink, do what you need to do, have a little bit of RP if you want, or if you just want to move on, just let me know. But you have a little talk about what has gone on during the day. The older man down there sees the larger group coming in, and he sort of moves off. Just thinks, "I'll let you guys have this big table if you want it."
Ah, merci.
cheers.
Cheers, lot.
Well, sorry to your space then,
No.
didn't I?
No, it's okay. Just bump into each other on the way. I don't like
Yeah.
this. Sorry, once everyone sits down, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither. I literally said earlier how much I like the Piper, and now he's a cunt.
I said earlier when he was like speaking to that child that he was creepy, and now
It all
Now
makes
he's like,
sense.
he's taken like 15 kids away, and now we're just to go back to Tiat. I don't like it.
Drea wants to know where this magical place is.
Yeah. What are we supposed to do? We don't even know where he went.
I hate this. I mean, even in the headquarters of the Iron Fist in the sewers, I don't
He is
think
all
we would have.
dodgy.
We wouldn't have had much of a chance fighting them, you know.
Mm.
Not with our colors, no.
Are you speaking out loud?
Yeah.
I'm speaking, yeah, but like, I'm
This is
like
all-
keeping my voice low, yeah.
Give me a
right.
stealth check, but at advantage.
Ugh, okay. How do I do advantage again?
Double right click.
Yeah, I've got a
Shift,
Mac
no?
which doesn't have a. I know. Oh,
Just roll again then.
yeah, I rolled at advantage, but it's been a bobby.
It's been a bobby.
Right, I'll take that 20.
Yeah. So, realizing like where you are, like it's a very enclosed bar. It's not absolutely huge, but when you're speaking, you know to keep yourself down, keep hunched around the table, sort of thing. Nobody around you hears the mention of like the Iron Fist or anything like that.
I don't like it, guys. I feel like we should have killed them all.
They would have just killed us. There's no way we could.
No. We're not in a position
Which
to
is a
fight like
big
that.
thing for me to say. I'm normally,
Oh, wait, you're
slash their
blood-
kneecaps, stab their hearts, but
Yeah, you are insane, bloodthirsty motherfucker.
Well, we couldn't have taken him, but maybe we could ask Tiet when we get back what he knows about the Piper. Not that he'd answer, 'cause he's a twat, but
We could ask his crew, maybe.
maybe.
I don't like these guys. I don't like that we were involved in that. I don't like kids getting hurt.
But do we know for sure they're getting hurt? Maybe he did take him to a better place. How do we
I
know?
mean, they were manacled in a tiny room.
Yeah, but not by him, by the other people, right? So maybe he helped them?
Well, it seemed to me like they were gathered as payment for him.
Hmm.
Like, it seemed to me that maybe they had done that specifically for him.
Yeah, and the guy said the Piper likes kids.
Yeah.
We, there's no easy way to heal that, you know?
Well, what do we want to do about this then? Do you want to stay here and not go back? Maybe get in trouble, lose all what we lose all the weeks that we just got from this job? I don't know.
I don't know either. Just this whole thing makes me uneasy, and to do all that just to get 3 weeks off of our time, it's bullshit.
Yeah. But the worst is we never know what we're gonna be asked to do next. It could be another dodgy thing.
It just feels completely fucked. Do you think maybe there's someone in the city that's like this city who could, take our collars off and, because we don't have to go back, really.
Well, they said that they're freedom fighters fighting against people that are against their empire and against kind of everything they stand for. Maybe the people they're against could help us.
Well, they kicked us out, so I don't know.
Now, Darren, I know, so the Empire is the bottom half of this continent, isn't it?
So,
Like, I know that. Like, Sean knows that. I think.
Oh, wait, hold on. Does Sean know
What
that, do you
about-
think?
What about the creepy lady who took our hairs? Could she be of a help?
Sean, roll a history check.
No, I'm
Just
terrible at these.
not your character.
Let me do let me do persuasion. I'm good at that.
So, Sean knows that the bottom area of Endeavour is the Byzan Empire. Anything south of the what did I call them again? Something like the Shat Teeth or something like that. That is the mountain range.
The
At
shat teeth.
Shattered.
Oh, I apologize.
How dare you make?
Aliens in their R's.
Yeah. Exactly. That helped. That helped my thing earlier on saying that, didn't it? No, the Shattered Mountains. They're called. So anything south of the Shattered Mountain. Fuck you guys. Honestly, you just made that. You've made that a tongue twister for me now. Anything south of the Shattered Mountains is the Byzan Empire.
And yeah, they were saying, "Oh, we're going to make the empire stronger," but we're not in the empire right now. So it seems like
No.
they're wanting to push north, which means that the people of this city would probably. Sebastian's saying this right now, speaking out his thoughts, but he's doing it in a French accent. Just to let you know, if we went to the people of this city and told them about this, surely that would. I mean, maybe they would take our collars off to help.
Or are we just going to cause... Well, if we find someone and we think they're cool, we could try and maybe stir some shit up, but if we stir shit up, are we going to fuck up our collars and get more time?
It's true.
Not just that. Give me a history check, Sandovar.
History.
Not bad, not bad.
18.
This talk amongst yourselves about the collars, like touching it, you remember the pain from when your collars were activated in the cells. Remembering that these things are electrically charged. And you were told before that the tampering of a collar could lead to a very not nice experience.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna tap my collar as they're speaking, and just I've been shocked by this before. We shouldn't touch these.
You're probably right. I just hate this. I hate it.
I
Like-
say, I think screw the kids, tap the weeks.
I mean, I'd prefer not to screw any kids, but I get your meaning.
Good
I
enough for
mean,
the piper.
He's not wrong. We don't know.
Yeah, it's a piper's eye.
We don't know where the kids are. We don't know what magical place they went to. So we are kind of stuck here anyway. So I think, yeah, let's just go back and take the weeks.
Yeah, we can play the long game, get these things off us, and then kill every single bitch that has made us do all these shitey jobs.
Let's face it, a 4 weeks brings us a month closer to our end.
So, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not used to this. I don't like it. But I think you guys are right.
We can
Unless we
keep
have
our
a
ears to the
difference in
ground.
Yeah.
Once we're out of these collars,
Is
we
there
can
any of
probably...
us who would know anyone in this city, like friend, relative, anything that could potentially help us?
Well, I don't know a friend or anyone like that, but there is an oracle. We could. I mean, it would just be cool to see the oracle, wouldn't it? But maybe they could like tell us something we need to know. You know, something cool or useful.
Yeah. I mean, that just sounds fun to me. So
I mean,
I'd
you
be
know,
keen for that.
when in Apleona, you know, you do what the
Yeah.
Apleonians do. Would I know, Darren, if like, you know, going to see the oracle, are people just allowed to go and see her?
Give me a history check. No, a religion check, please.
Let me see. Am I any better at religion? Nope.
Ooh!
Yes, you are.
Oh, ho, 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 ho,
Oh my
ho.
god.
I'll
Dude,
take it.
So, being brought up in orphanages and the churches surrounding where you're from, there has been like tales and histories told of what an oracle means to a town. When an oracle's born in a town, that town essentially becomes something greater than it was. It takes the name of the oracle. The oracle takes the name of the town, becomes that part of thing. The Oracle of Apleona, like, you wouldn't know too much about her necessarily, but you know that, like, generally they'll not take roughly like just people coming in off the streets all the time, but there has been instances known where they might give you a chance, depending on if they feel something from you. A lot of the time, it comes down to how much money you have to afford a reading. But sometimes fate may smile on you in an instance where they see it fit to give you a reading.
I will relay that to the group. I mean, is there anything else we want to do with the rest of the day here?
Unless you guys want to get some food, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe just a walk around before we have a long sleep.
As you're in the tavern, you smell that there is food and all that going on in the background. There is some sort of cooking going on. So if you do
And we
want
have until
to...
tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We.
We can have a quick bite and then just see if maybe the Oracle's interested.
Yeah.
I
And then
like
if
that
not,
idea.
yeah, let's have a quick bite and then
Yeah.
we'll
Let's get some
slack it
sleep.
off and go see what we can do.
I will have some French fries.
Oh, God. Right, hold on. This does have a food generator here. Tavern and menu generator.
Lovely.
Good stuff.
This is so good.
Good.
I've actually never noticed how good this is. This tavern generator is fucking awesome. It gives you the innkeeper's name, the server's name. It gives you patrons' names and backstories and
Oh.
stuff.
Is that on Thieves Guild?
Yeah, that's on Thieves Guild.
Oh man, I need to use that more, that site.
So, hold on. Only problem is, like, it'd be good if you could cast this towards something, but I'll put the menu into the chat for you.
That's cool.
Oh,
Hey!
nice.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, there's so much stuff.
Barbecued badger. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that looks good. Bluebird nuggets.
This is so cool.
Like, no joke. Here's I'm gonna fucking send all this in. It's even giving you the stats for everything on here, like for each patron and that as well. Like, I'm gonna take a photo of this.
Charred slugs. Ew.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what Malthus is gonna get.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's probably nice for you.
I
Sebastian will
was
have
gonna
the
be like,
slugs
do you
as
guys
well.
have a rat problem? I'll clear that up for you. But no, I'm gonna treat myself on this day and go for some charred slugs instead.
Is the barbecue badger like a whole badger?
I'm
Like with an apple in its mouth.
Like badger steaks or something.
Drown's
Uh,
probably eating. Yeah.
I would say yes for 7 silver pieces.
Oh, you're getting your money's worth there then.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
I'm gonna have the bluebird nuggets.
so. It's got it's got the same like different types of beers and all that as well, which is fucking cool. And their drinks.
Bitter coconut lager. What the
Oh, it's
fuck?
actually like it looks like a menu.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
Apart from,
no
like, the
that.
stats and stuff.
Yeah, that's the patrons, and I'll show you what they've actually do for the menu.
Right, I'm gonna top it up with Screaming Scarecrow wine. That sounds fucking interesting.
That does sound good.
This is what they give you as the menu for it.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! Proper. Love it.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, I've just got PTSD right at the top of that. The advert for Slack. We use that for work. That terrified me. Never want to see that again.
And
It's fucking cool. It looks like an actual proper menu.
Yeah.
and you can customize it as well. Like it does random, so you can put like what type of environments there, like where the city is. Is it right here? It's got like by the forest and by the ocean, meat and vegetable mix, omnivore mix, all that sort of stuff. Like, is it a comfortable tavern? Is it a fucking really posh? Here's a posh one, an aristocratic one.
Yeah.
This is. Right, I'll save. I'll copy these ones and send them over. This is one that's high tier menu.
Ooh. Etter crab chops.
Roasted
So-
fox.
So from wild boar chops onwards. Like that's how fucking yeah. It's even like because it's a what do you call it? A high standing one. It's even generated a fucking bard and name and all that as well for it.
My god.
I've never. This is one of the first times I've ever actually used the tavern generator before, and I'm kicking myself now that all the places you guys have been in the other games, I've never done this before.
Yeah,
And it-
I'm
and it-
using
Well,
that.
at least now you know.
And it gives you the name as well. So the aristocratic one is called the Poor House. Pour house. You approach the calm, welcoming tavern through the painted walls. You hear it gives you a description and all that as well. This is fucking awesome. I'm going to be using this more often. Anyway, so
Move on.
you guys, whatever it is that you're ordering, from the first menus, so everything up until the what did I say it was? The wild boar chops. Everything is what you get from this place. Just remove it from your the amount from your inventory, please,
Yeah, cool.
when you order up.
I'm gonna have the fried dragon
So
turtle.
minus 6 silver.
Fried dragon turtle.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're just going for one.
6 and
Okay, I'm going to go for slugs because I'm French. So I believe that.
it just told me that it failed to remove my coins.
Must be free then.
Oh, I hate that fucking joke.
I know.
My dad always used to make that bloody joke.
Oh. Oh, my card didn't go through there. Oh, that must mean I get it on free. Yeah,
Oh, so
Yeah, that's the one.
Just try it again. Refresh your D&D Beyond, and
Yeah.
maybe it'll do it there.
Yeah. I will have to because it's not doing it. It's just not having it.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Graham's going to get the barbecue badger and 3 silly seahorses.
silly seahorses. Sorry, is that what one of the silly seahorse cider?
Yep.
Right, Dreon's going to have to make a proper Constitution saving throw
Yeah,
for
it's
this.
not having it.
What mixers do you reckon they have? We've got absinthe vodka. I want a vodka and like swamp water or some shit.
How much is it you're taking out?
6 silver and 2 copper.
6 silver, 2 copper. Filter. The minimum amount allowed for each currency is 0.
Yeah, that's what it says to me. Yeah.
How strange.
Are you trying to do mine?
Oh no! I know what it is. It's because you've got it as gold. You've got the gold.
Right.
So you would
Right,
need
yeah.
to you'd need to convert. You'd need to remove however
Something
many. But
converted into silver. Yeah.
yeah,
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okey-dokey.
One
So,
one gold is
1
10
gold is
silver.
10. Yeah. Okay, so let's do -1 gold and
Yeah.
change it into
that's the thing.
10 silver.
That's the thing, guys.
Right, okay.
If you want to have whatever starting gold that you've got,
And then 1 gold. So yeah. Okay.
you can
100.
you can split it down into what incarnation you want. You don't need to just have it as gold. I should have said that at the start, like.
Yeah. Okay. So
'Cause
now we
I don't-
do
yeah.
6 and 2. Yep, that worked.
And I don't think I've done it with you, Cara. If you roll a D100, and then whatever you roll, that is how much you've got in your purse.
Oh, nice.
So you can have that. Dreon,
99.
you're joking.
I just rolled a 99.
Mal
Oh
is
my
I don't know why it's
God.
not showing.
Mal is balling.
You should roll that again. It's not showing, but I swear. I
No,
did
no,
roll
no,
a
no.
99.
It's listen. I believe you. I see it on the log anyway. 99. Mal is balling. I'm going to just imagine like you've swiped loads of purses in the
Oh,
pursuit
100%.
of Sebastian. Like anytime you've been walking and stalking him behind, you're just like, ooh, purse, that's mine. Take it away. Yeah, I keep going back to it. Dreon, with a 10, you feel the effects of this drink starting to take hold. You have had a massively intoxicating drink before that just sort of like, it didn't affect you the same way as it did Sandovar, but this one sort of, oh yeah, I might be feeling a little bit tipsy now, but not too much. And you still managed to
With cream and scarecrow wine, does that affect me in any shape or form?
roll me a con save, please. No, this seems to be a very small percentage. You even with your drink before, you're like, oh yeah, this is enjoyable. This is whatever. It's just a standard sort of bottle of wine.
As Drayon finishes his third, he just kind of looks a bit 10,000 yards stare, chasing at it in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, you guys all look over and see the wizard cat just sort of looking off. You know, like that cat that the memes, the cat just sort of staring off, like, oh, shocked,
Staring
mouth
forward.
open. Just imagining that.
Imagine the one with the cat with a glass of wine beside it that looks really, really depressed, just staring off. I want to see if I can find that.
That one I'm thinking of. That's sort of like you're starting to trip a little bit.
A little bit.
You guys you guys have your meals, eat up, drink up. Right, what was it you were wanting to do next?
I want to go see the Oracle just because you never get to see an Oracle. That's exciting. Big church and that. I mean, nice bit of sightseeing.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that.
I don't think there's much in the way of shopping anyway that like we want to do, so I don't really have any money for that.
Exactly.
You say that like out loud, like, "Oh, we can't go shopping because I've not got any money." As you all get up and Mal starts walking away, you just hear the jangle of coins from her purse, like, ching, 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 ching. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't have any, guys.
Oh, wish I could help. Wish I could help.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, guys, sorry.
yeah. Sorry to hear you're poor.
It's so sad for you guys.
Yeah, so sad. Anyway, so from where you guys were, I would say you weren't in that area anymore. You'd have maybe made it out towards. Sorry, just trying to find you a good place. You found your ways sort of inwards a bit better, a bit more. So I know you are sort of bustled up in in weird squares, but you're roughly within the square that Sebastian is standing.
Oh, I see me.
So you're not too far away from the docks, but you're also like near enough within the city centre.
Yeah, let's go to see the Oracle.
Okay, survival check from Sebastian, please.
Oh, fuck off! I'm so bad at them. Let's see. Survival. Oh, there it is. Hey, that's really good.
Yeah.
For a level 2, that's basically a goal.
I didn't say anything otherwise. Like my might have not sounded sarcastic, but it wasn't meant.
I don't believe you.
You find your way through a few guardhouses, asking people along the way, "Oh, where is it? How do we get to the Oracle? Ooh la la!" All that sort of stuff, you know. They point you off in the right. Oh, hey, ho.
Ça
better-
va bien? Anyway, yeah.
This is like I'm saying this on street. I'm saying this on stream, and I'm going to regret it, but it's like funny as fuck. The only thing I can remember from French class, the only sentence is "J'adore et douche avec mes grand-mère."
And that means.
I love to shower with my grandmother.
My grandma.
I love to shower with my grandmother. It's the only thing I remember.
Great
We
sentence to remember.
we pissed ourselves
Why?
laughing when we came up with that against. It was. I've spoken about it to you before, Scott, but it was on Scare. It was our fucking French teacher.
Oh yeah,
You can't what he was like. He was fucking.
he was fucking nuts.
He was mental. He was a proper Frenchman as well, like, and he was good guy, but he was just crazy.
Insane.
Nuttier than fucking squirrel turds.
Yeah. Honestly, he would fucking. It doesn't matter, come rain or fucking high water. He would cycle back to wherever he lived. I think it was like Carnoustie or something. So that's like 5 to 10 miles away from the school, probably a bit further. Constantly cycle everywhere. He would come in wearing these fucking like pedo min shorts, going around the kids. Nah, fuck that, weirdo, weirder than the Piper. You guys get to the door, like you get to like this massive walled off area, temple, absolutely stunning. Probably about 15 stories high from the looks of it. Grand towers, very elven in architecture. You get to sort of like the main gates, and it has an armed guard. Has armed guards at the front. They don't seem to be wearing the same regalia as the local guards. They seem to be in something a bit more
Fancy.
not in. Yeah, it's they seem to be more in paladin garb. So high, like heavy, shiny metals, helms. Absolutely, they've polished their helms really good. It's a nice it's a nice purple look to it. I hate that you guys make me have turned me into this. I used to be a nice
penis humor.
yes. I used to be a nice Christian lad until all this stuff happened. Until the evils of D&D.
Yeah, satanic panic.
Yeah, they sort of stood there, crossed their halberds over. State your business, please.
Bonjour, my friend. We are here to see the Oracle. We have some important missions and businesses, and we believe she will want to see us.
They both look at each other. That accent doesn't sound very good, does it? No, it doesn't. No, you're not allowed. I'm only kidding. They turn and look at each other. I do not know if the Oracle is taking any requests at this moment in time.
Oh, she will want to see us.
Unfortunately, there was an incident that a piece of her ceremonial garb was stolen. I don't think she's taking any visitors at the moment. But you could leave a message with someone in the temple if you wish.
Well, we are only here for one day, and like I said, I believe she will want to see us.
Give us 5 minutes, please.
Just, just let us.
I can let you in the. We can let you in the temple, but I don't think we could let you see the Oracle. You can ask the maidens inside when you get in.
Is there any way that Puck could get her attention and get to her or something?
Yeah. Puck the magic dragon.
You
Or
can
like send a note or something that it's really important, like, and he would like get to her or whatever.
Okay. We can do something. So, don't worry, he's not that size.
Whoa, Puck's gone so big. What?
Ah, Puck,
Super Saiyan.
Puck Zera!
He crushed me.
Puck, what happened?
Gogeta!
God, we've been cancelled now.
We just say like, thank you guys, no worries. We'll just,
You're allowed in the temple.
we understand. We'll
They're-
go
they're-
to the temple. Thank you.
They're uncrossing the halberds and allowing you passage into the temple.
Tell me, I heard that the Oracle sometimes gets a good feeling about people and offers to do a reading for them for free. I mean, how is this determined?
However she feels about it.
Well, how is she supposed to know if no one lets anyone see her?
Because she's an oracle. She knows when something's away to happen.
Right, well, she should be calling for us any second then. I say as I march into the building.
You just hear somebody shouting out the door, "Ticket number 15! Ticket 15! Your sausages are ready!" You approach the temple doors, open them up. You see it opens up into a beautiful, like, large space. A lot of shrines towards the gods in the middle of this, like, huge cathedral-like entrance. Sebastian, you know that having been like brought up in religious senses, there's everywhere like, pardon me, somewhere like this that might not be in celebration to one god will have its different plinths and statues and whatnot, like all over the place. Like the ones out here will be sort of dedicated to the elder gods, and then like the young gods will have like their own little offshoot areas, dependent on how many people have got worshippers of them. So you see like a big statue of Set, the of Ra, sorry, like the king of the gods, is like from floor to ceiling at the front, like within view. Gods of nature like Yavanna and Sylvanas off to the side. Everywhere that you can see within this place has sort of like a corner dedicated to a certain god. And the handmaidens and whatnot walking around, just coming across. One comes across. How may I serve you today, children? Older looking woman, elven, half elven in appearance, kind looking eyes, just sort of staring at you all. What is it you require? What god?
We would like a reading from the oracle, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's currently indisposed at the moment.
She
We
would
had
want to see us.
We had a break-in a couple of days ago, and something was stolen from us, from the oracle. In particular.
I mean, she can still do readings, though, yeah? We?
The item was quite important towards her readings. She does have the gift, but it would not be the bang on, as they would say. But it would
She
be
would
something.
definitely want to see us. It's like my go-to line. He would definitely want to see us.
Right,
Give me a
so
persuasion check.
Yes! I'm waiting for this.
Incoming nat 1.
Oh, don't say that. Why say that?
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll take it.
At disadvantage now. I'm only joking. She looks you up and down and just sort of gives you, my child, there are many people who walk through here believing themselves to be special enough to get her attention. But I could see maybe the sight is with her this evening. If you would please wait here in the reception hall, I will go and check.
Merci beaucoup. And may Freya watch over you. And I do whatever the religious sign for Freya is. That was my god in the orphanage, wasn't it? Freya, wasn't it?
I think that's what you went for, was it?
Yes, it was. And I do all the religious signs for Freya because I know all that stuff.
You're doing all that stuff and she does a reoccurrence for you. Missy, you throw up a blood sign, you know, like what the Bloods and the Crips have got. You'd make your fingers into the sign of Bloods. You know, that's looks really weird. People are like, it's a bit strange. She wanders off up like this grand staircase while you guys are left sitting downstairs. Are you wishing to send Puck?
Well, yeah, I was just gonna speak to the guys and be like, look, guys, while she's checking, we might not get to see her. Should we send Puck with a little note to her, maybe, and try get her that way?
We.
Right, what do we write in the note then? It must be short, but, you know, good enough so she thinks it's important to see us.
It should say, Oracle, we beseech you for help. We... no, not that.
Just write on it, we have your stolen item.
just say is that the winds of fate have been swirling around us, and we need to be able to interpret this. We beg for your help. That's pretty good.
Right, so we will write the note and then I'll send Puck away and ask him to find the article.
So you send Puck off up the stairs, following where the woman said she was going to go. And because I don't have anything prepared for that, I think we'll call that this evening. And we'll deal with that next week.
I mean, you let us go to the city with the oracle, and you didn't prepare an entire prophecy for us.
I'll fucking... Sean, you know I'll get a prophecy wrote up. Any fucking point. I will throw a...
Scary.
I will throw a prophecy at you if you want. Like, that will fucking happen. I will make you shit yourself again.
That's fine, that's why I come here.
Yeah. So, that is where we'll leave it this evening.
Ooh, I want to see the oracle.
Thank you, anybody who was listening. We will be back on for this story next Monday. We will also be back on Thursday this week for Whispers of Power. If anybody wants to join, that'd be absolutely perfect. Until then, night, and see you soon.